This right here is about to be the most serious discussion that we are going to have right now. Okay, all the other podcasts that I've made have been after wins. This is the only one this season that I made after a loss. Let me just say right now, right? I don't like losing, but if you lose and you put everything out on the table and you didn't leave points on the board and you didn't make costly dumb decisions, then look, let me just say this, right? I could give you a pass. But I'm not giving this team a pass, right? This team played like probably the weakest that they've played all season. Right? The Philadelphia Eagles had every opportunity to win this game. But they didn't. They squandered it. Right? They didn't play like champions, right? This team, everyone's claiming that they have Super Bowl and playoff aspirations, division winning aspirations. We didn't play like a division winner. We played like an average football team. I don't care. I don't care if we had a backup quarterback in the game. That doesn't matter to me, right? If you are going to declare yourself a champion, be a champion, play like a champion, you might have to play with a backup. You might have to play with backups on your team, right? Man, we didn't play like that. Played like a team that was weak. Played like a team that didn't want it. And guess who did want it? The Dallas Cowboys wanted it. I wanted to win this game. I wanted to win this game. I wanted to just, get the win, get home field advantage throughout, win the division, not have to worry about the last 2 weeks of the season. But unfortunately, that's something that we have to do. This team did not play up to the caliber that they needed to play in order to prove to the rest of the league that the Eagles were something. They didn't do it. You have Pro Bowl players like Darius Slay who are going on social media in his interview being like, oh, guys have to do their job. Dude, you have to do your job. I don't care. People are saying, oh, he was in the cover too. Don't blame him. It was Josiah Scott's job or whatever. Or there's a safety. He thought he had safety help. Think of the play. Think of the situation. You're in 3rd and 30. Okay? What do you think they're going to do? You think they're going to play patty cakes with you? No. They need 30 yards. And what'd they do? They threw over your head. Right? The one time we need this team to play sticks defense, the one time that we need this team to play soft, they decide not to. It's football 101. Right? You don't ever deviate from the plan. What was it? There was a play where the Cowboys had an incomplete pass because the slot cornerback was the only one who would have been able to cover the receiver leaking out, going across the field because Darius Slay and the safety collided with each other, and he was able to help bat the pass away. That was a smart play. That was a deviation from what he was supposed to do because he noticed, look, I need to cover this guy. You know who needed to do their job on that play, Darius Slay? You did. You're a Pro Bowl corner. You're a Pro Bowl corner. But here's the thing. You might be a Pro Bowl corner, but you haven't played well for the last month and a half. You've been playing like junk. I haven't seen any big play from you, Slay. You've looked like burnt toast, right? You've got me remembering Bradley Fletcher. You've got me remembering that one cornerback we had against the Cowboys in 2020 who got burned for like 280 yards. He was like a 10th string cornerback. You're a 1-string cornerback, dude. What are you doing? And again, this isn't the first time this has happened. This has happened more than one time. With the fact that you consider yourself to be an elite corner, there's high expectations here, and you're not meeting it. No. A lot of people came into this game, it's not that important. We can win the last 2 games. Dude, this game was so important to me because I want to beat the Dallas Cowboys. I want to sweep the Dallas Cowboys. I want to show dominance in this league. And that wasn't a dominant game in any way, shape, or form. Right? I didn't want to have to worry about the last 2 games of the season. And we'll get to the injuries after this. But I didn't want to have to worry about that. Just an absolutely pitiful performance. Team turned the ball over 4 times. Guys who have no reason to be turning the ball over are turning the ball over. Boston Scott and Miles Sanders. What are you guys doing? We've turned the ball over 7 times in the last 2 weeks. That's not going to win you a Super Bowl. That's not going to win you even a playoff game. You think we're going to be able to do that in the playoffs and be successful? No. That's weakness right there. That's not coming to play. That's not being the team that you expect to be. And again, you got to take your hats off to the Dallas Cowboys. They only made 1 mistake all game. They came to play. They wanted it more, and they won. Okay, I don't care. Injuries are injuries. You got to go out there and play still. You got to go out there and play smart. You got to go out there and coach smart. Even if, defensive coordinator, asleep at the wheel. Whole first half. What are you doing, man? What are you doing, Jonathan Gannon? To be clear, dude, I would have just left the whole defense in Dallas to, maybe they could find their own way back to Philadelphia. Because they did not play like a high caliber defense. They didn't do it. No. Look, Dallas Cowboys fans, they have every right to gloat. They have every right to gloat when it comes to winning this game, dude. But I'm not gonna get involved, dude. You know what I say? It takes a weak person that responds every time. Strong people are willed enough not to and not engage. Let them have their time in the sun because they deserve it. Their team actually went out there and they wanted it more. Our team, we didn't. And now, got to depend on the next 2 weeks, possible 2 weeks, in order to wrap up the division. And it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy. We've never beaten Andy Dalton. The Giants, they could be trying to win for their playoff lives. So, of course, they're both going to be motivated. This is not a gimme. There's nothing gets put in the hat. This is not a gimme situation. Yes, the Eagles had only 1 loss. It set them up for the ability to kind of relax. But this game meant something. This game meant something to go out there and show dominance. Now, are you not going to say it means nothing? Or because it does. It means everything. It means everything. And the Eagles went ahead and they squandered it. The Eagles had 2 10-point leads. And they threw it away. That's not what good teams do. That's what bad teams do. That's what awful teams do. And the way that the Eagles played against Chicago and Dallas, they're not a good team right now. They got to be proven to me that they're better than what they put out there. You don't like it? Win the game. Win the game. Prove me wrong. Win the game against the Saints. Because right now, dude, it doesn't look like we can show dominance against anybody. Sorry. I'm sorry if I'm speaking the truth and you don't like it. Go out there and win. Because the way that you played against Dallas in a game that was definitely winnable against a good team, you went out there and you showed you didn't have the heart in it. And they did. They had heart. They played with heart. They showed heart. They won. They were injured too. You don't think that they weren't injured? Have that dog mentality. Because we don't have that dog mentality right now. We got that weak mentality. That's what we have right now. And that's what we showed.